Hi, my name's Kevin Connor. I'm the Director of Finance and Operations for the Oklahoma District Council. I'm here with Jason Evans, who's our Media Director. And we want to take a few minutes right now to talk to you churches that have asked about getting set up for either online giving or how to stream your services or your small group environments. Jason?
Yeah, so technology allows us to do a lot of things that are fairly simple and quite honestly pretty inexpensive to get off the ground. And so we want to share that a little bit with you today and what it would look like for you to start maybe with nothing or maybe with a little bit and then get online, whether it's in giving or live streaming. So Kevin, why don't you tell us about online giving?
Okay, so those of you churches that are already set up with this, and we know there's a lot of you that are, this probably isn't a video that's going to apply to you very much. So feel free to go ahead and hit stop, go get you a cup of coffee, and go on with the rest of your day. But those of you that really don't have anything set up at all, we just want to provide you with a couple of solutions. Companies that we know that work well with local churches. They're not necessarily companies that we use here at the district, but we know of multiple churches that do. We know they're very easy to work with. We also know that their cost structure is pretty good, and they're really turnkey solutions, meaning that you can contact these companies and they can really walk you through from A to Z how to get it set up, whether you have a website or not, how to get it embedded into your website if you do, or how you can promote it if you don't have a church website yet. So the three companies that I want to talk to you about just very, very quickly. And we're going to provide you web links in the notes of this email so that you can do your own research and click through and find out more about them as far as pricing structure goes, because a lot of the pricing is based on how many donors that you have. So it may be different for each one of you. The first company is a company called Tithely. Tithely's been around for a while. They serve thousands of churches all over the country, and they're a very good solution, pretty straightforward to set up. The second company is called Planning Center. I know of a lot of churches, various sizes, churches of 30 all the way up to 300 or more that are using Planning Center on a weekly basis. Planning Center, you may be familiar with, because when they launched, they actually started as sort of a worship and media communication platform. But since then, they've developed a number of other resources, and their giving platform is quite good. It offers all of the standard things where people can give online with credit cards, debit cards, ACH, e-checks, or text giving. The third one is a company called Kindred. Kindred's one that we have used for a while at the Oklahoma District for our text giving platform, but they're a full service solution as well. And so any one of these are great resources for you to be able to go to. Most of them, I believe all of them, may have a 30-day free trial period for you to be able to get set up. So even if you say, I'm not comfortable with this for the long term, but during this time where it's difficult for us to come together and meet because of federal regulations and things, this would be a great thing for you to set up, even if it's just for a 30-day period.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I want to take some time and talk about live streaming because, as mentioned, technology allows us to do these things quite quickly and quite easily. And today, I'd like to talk about good, better, and best methods for live streaming. And so, what we want to do is talk about the good version. And really, all you need to make this happen is a church Facebook page and then a phone that has a camera. Now, I might stress get the best phone you have, which has the best camera you have, maybe the newest phone. And really, if your church has a Facebook account, you can do Facebook Live and you can do it from the comfort of your own home. All you have to do is open your Facebook, make sure you're on your church's account, and click Go Live, and you'll be ready to go. And so it's really that easy. And if you don't have a church Facebook account, but as a pastor you have one, you can use your personal page, or it's really not that hard to get a church Facebook page set up and it costs you nothing. If you want to be really special with that version, you might try to find a tripod that your phone can go on, so that way it's not all shaky as you talk, but something that can sit on a desk, kind of like these microphones are sitting on a small tripod right here. And so you might just look out for that, but it's just super easy. You would like to try to connect where you have the highest signal strength, preferably Wi-Fi, just to make your stream as smooth as possible. And then you want to get the word out. Use Facebook to let everyone know, hey, at 10:45 Sunday morning, we're going to go live and we're going to have a devotion or a service or whatever that might look like for your church. Now, the better option is to have access to some kind of a camera that you can record in, something that has a little bit better lens than what your phone camera would have, maybe a better audio system to capture audio. Hopefully, this is something that you already have. But if it's not and you're looking to purchase, you can buy a camera anywhere between $300 to $3,000, depending on what your budget would fit. The main thing is your camera would need to somehow go into a computer or a device that would go into live streaming. And so most computers have some kind of a capture card where you can run an HDMI out from your camera into the computer, and then you can stream it to Facebook Live or various other streaming devices. But a couple things to note is you want to try to get your audio as high quality as possible. So try to make it in a room that's not really loud. And then try to get as good of lighting as possible. So try not to be in shadows or areas of darkness or anything like that. So as we continue to go from good, better, and best, the best option is to use a streaming software beyond Facebook Live. And so there are streaming softwares that run the gamut as far as price, but one that is great and free is called OBS Studio. And OBS Studio, if you've only got a computer, you can actually run the camera on your computer and stream it out to Facebook Live or to YouTube or whatever place you may use. Church Online is a free resource that you can stream as well, and it gives you a lot of great options. But OBS Studio is wonderful because it's free. Now, if you don't have a computer that has a capture card in it, where you can run an HDMI from your camera into your computer, then you might want to look into getting a device like a Blackmagic Ultra Mini, which will take an HDMI signal and drop it down into Thunderbolt, or they have a version that runs it into USB as well. And as Kevin mentioned, we'll have links to all this in our show notes. So just click on the link. And if you have any questions at all, just feel free to reach out to us and ask us. We'll put our links to where you can contact us in the show notes as well, because we want to be able to help get you off the ground. And this is an unprecedented time, but it's a very exciting time when it comes to being able to use technology in the church. And so, Kevin, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I just want to echo what Jason said right there. You know, we're here to help you in absolutely any way that we can help you. We don't necessarily have all the answers, but we can certainly point you in the right direction. Want to encourage you to reach out to other pastors and other ministers and churches that are in your city, your town, maybe your section. Find out what they're doing. Maybe there are some things that they have that we've not communicated with you today, and they can help you in a real good way. Or they might have some folks in their church that have some expertise to maybe help you get these things set up, be it from anywhere from these online giving solutions or over into the media areas. But we know we're all in this thing together. So you know the number, it's on our website. You feel free to call us, email us absolutely anytime. If there's anything that we can do to help, we are more than happy to do it. So we just pray God's blessings on you guys as you choose the solutions that are best for you, your church, the people that are in your church. And if there's anything that we can do, we're more than happy to help. God bless you.